I'm going to show you how to fix a Sony XR-65X90J, and it has a few different symptoms. So when I power it on, I do get a very light click from the power supply. Sometimes I do get a standby light, sometimes I don't get any standby light and it seems to be completely dead. When I do have the standby light, I can hear another click, but I never get any picture or backlight on screen. So let's open it up and figure out what's going on. We'll have a link at the very end of this video for the full back cover and mainboard removal tutorial. All right, now that we have the back cover removed, one of the things I'm going to try and do is disconnect the mainboard from our LED driver board. So I'm going to disconnect this ribbon here and we're going to plug it back in. Now, because I know that this TV does turn on and click, we do have power and our backlight is now turning on. So because we disconnected the main board, our backlight now is auto turning on. And one of the things we can do now that the backlight is turning on is do a quick check on our screen and make sure there's no physical damage or cracks. The reason I want to do that is because sometimes when there is a cracked screen, the main board will go into protection mode and not allow to fully turn on. So we now know we have a good screen, our backlight is working, and the TV just turned off and back on. So right now, technically, it's actually cycling on and off. Cycling on and off is another common symptom that we see with the main board, and it just did it again now. Okay, just plugged in the TV back to power. I have my negative leads on chassis ground, and we're gonna do some live voltage checks. I'm gonna start by the 3.3 volt line, which is the bottom row third pin. And since we are getting backlight, I do imagine that all of our voltages are gonna be good. We are getting 3.47, so that's good. Let's see, next is our 12 volt line. And that is going to be pins, let's see. So pins 9 through 16 are going to be our 12 volts. All of them have 12 volts because they're in parallel. Finally, we have our T-Con voltage, T-Con 12 volts, which is a different 12 volt line. And that also has the correct output voltage. So to me, we are getting the backlights. We're getting our T-Con voltage. We're getting our power to the main board. So that does confirm our power supply is good. The fault must be with the main board. Since I'm very familiar with these main boards and I know exactly what causes this cycling, we're going to go ahead and just replace the eMMC. If we had a completely dead, no power, then sometimes we do see the processor underneath this heatsink can short out and fail. But because we're getting power, because the TV is turning on and off and cycling, and we're getting backlight, I do believe our eMMC is going to be the fault. So we are going to remove that main board, replace the eMMC, and then see what we get. I've installed the main board back in, so let's go ahead and plug it in and see what we get. Now I just heard it click on, and look at that, we're getting the Sony logo. So it looks like it's working. Let's wait a couple minutes for it to load all the way in. So the reason I want to wait a couple minutes is because we were having a cycling issue earlier. So I turned on for about 15 to 20 seconds before it shut off and turned back on, and that is a common fault. So I want to make sure it loads all the way in without a problem. Okay, we're on HDMI 1, and I just plugged in our Fire Stick into HDMI port 1. We're getting the Amazon logo, Fire TV. Okay, it looks like we have a successful repair. Our HDMIs are working. So if you found the video helpful or useful, make sure to leave us a like and subscribe, and you can check out this video next for the back cover and main board removal.